Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday night, and that's weird. My lips are moving, but not in time. Okay, it's Monday night. Welcome. And tonight, it's time for...
Let's talk about.
It is time for Let's Talk About. We're here every Monday night, and we're not kidding around tonight, are we?
He wanted to wear a hat with one of those little
Tonight, you'll
helicopter
be excited.
things
Tonight we're talking about essential oils for baby goats. So that's going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to see what you have to say about that because, frankly, I've got nothing. But anyway, that's another...
baby goats.
Yeah. So isn't that what we're talking about?
Kidscents.
Yeah, that's
Young Living's
oils for baby goats. No, we are talking about...
Just getting the oils.
We are talking about stuff for kids, which is such an important topic. So anyway, I'm going to roll the music and then we can... what is it?
If you've already tried these oils, the Kidscents range, comment below which ones you like, which ones work best. Let us know what you think. So there's actually 5 of them. So we're going to talk about all 5 tonight.
And some other products.
Yes, we're also going to tell you about the other Kidscents products that you may not know about. Yep.
What is?
Let's talk about
Let's talk about Kidscents,
baby. Kidscents.
That was easy.
One of the easiest ones that we've had to do. So.
Baby, let's talk about
Kidscents.
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 All right. So 10 years ago when I started with Young Living and I had babies, it was do it yourself. It was work it out, dilute, whatever.
Babies? Oh,
well,
sorry,
even for babies and for kids.
Yeah.
So, you know, we were so ecstatic when Young Living finally released a range for kids because basically we didn't have to worry anymore. We didn't have to work out dilutions, anything like that. Young Living had done the hard work for us.
Can I just back up for a sec?
Yeah.
So one of the things, when you start talking about essential oils and children, there's like 2 extremes, isn't there? There's some people who go, you should never ever use essential oils on children, they're way too strong, they're way too dangerous, blah, 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 okay? At the other end of the scale is, you should use all essential oils, pour them over your children, drench them in them.
That's pretty well what I do.
Because they're natural and they're so good.
Yeah, you don't know.
But the reality is somewhere in the middle, isn't it? Like you can't just... Yeah, you shouldn't just drench your kids with essential oils.
Yeah, and I'm a big believer, as many of you know, I'm an aromatherapist, and I'm a big believer in heavy dilution if your child and baby is new to using essential oils.
Absolutely.
Because you don't know when you're suggesting to another mum in a Facebook group or in person whether that baby's just been immunised or whether, you know, they are on medication, you don't know whether their home is full of chemicals. You don't know, like there's so many unknowns. So always err on the side of caution and heavily dilute. The thing about the Kidscents range is Young Living's already done the hard work or the guesswork and done it for you.
So they're already pre-diluted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now they are for ages 2 to 12 and the reason for that is because some of them, like Refresh, contain eucalyptus and peppermint. So if you've heard me talk about using oils with children before, then you will know that I always suggest not using eucalyptus and peppermint and definitely till over the age of 2 because 1 in 10,000 children can have respiratory distress from using those 2 oils, eucalyptus and peppermint. So this range is best used for kids 2 to 12.
Okay, good. So that's good to know. So there's 5 oils in the Kidscents range? Okay, do you want to run us through?
All right, so we're going to start with Genius, okay? Now, maybe you don't need that for your 2-year-old, although, you know, who knows?
It's a competitive world now.
It's a great oil to actually diffuse. I know the lovely Amanda Grist, who's watching, she put up a post the other day about homework. She calls this her homework help. Yeah. So if you've got the kids at home and, you know, they're having to do homework and they're having difficulty focusing and concentrating and all of that kind of stuff, then Genius is your friend. Okay. It's actually, like, I have adult oil names for the kids' names, so that's my baby brain power, right? So Genius is my baby brain power. So if as an adult you would use brain power to help you focus, concentrate, all of those kinds of things, then Genius. Genius actually contains a whole heap of essential oils that are high in sesquiterpenes, okay?
Which we all know is good for the...
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's got your sacred frankincense, blue cypress, I'm reading these, Northern Lights black spruce, Royal Hawaiian sandalwood,
disappointed me.
myrrh, rose. So some of your really high frequency oils as well. And Melissa. So that's just to name a few. There's a few more in there as well, but definitely high frequency and full of sesquiterpenes.
Yep.
Great for the brain and concentration, focus.
It's definitely not going to put you to sleep, is it? This one?
No.
Okay.
All right. So that's the first
I can't
one.
believe they named it after me, but there you go.
The next one. This is Tegan's oil. Tegan is my child who. I actually say that she's the frequent flyer at the sick bay at school.
They need to get one of those stamp things where you get a
she's
stamp
sick,
and then you get a free something.
She's forever.
Yeah.
She's just the kid that runs like a bull at a gate, right? So
And hits the gate.
It hits the gate. She's the one who climbs the tree and falls and hurts her knee. It's that song. What's the song out of The Sound of Music? These are a few of my favourite things.
Yep.
Well, this is a few of my favourite things. That's why it goes
So what's
in
in
here.
there?
Because we have this, like our hand sanitizer, permanently attached to my handbag. Now, this is a great oil, like the Genius that we talked about before.
This is for kids' care.
Yeah, this is kids' care. I call it the boo-boo oil. So when Tegan has a boo-boo, then we roll it on. So we've got a roller on the top of ours. Just makes it easy to apply because I'm constantly grabbing it out of my handbag.
Did they change the name of that?
Yes, it was previously called something different in the US, but here it's called Kids Care. And Kylie Bryant calls it Kiss It Better, the Kiss It Better oil, okay?
Wow.
So if you've got a child that constantly needs to be kissed better, then you need to have this handy all the time, okay? So I just get it and I go, Tegan, would you like an ice pack? Let's roll on some Kids Care. I nearly said the other name.
Because she's going,
yeah, okay.
we can't.
Say it. All right,
Okay.
so that's that one.
That's really good.
Yeah. Now, we actually have the next one in two different ones again because we have one in the girls' room next to their diffuser. And so in winter, this is my baby RC, right? So RC for kids. So if you use RC, then Refresh is the kids' version of that. It's got, I didn't tell you what was in the Kids Care. So Kids Care is all your skin oils. So that one, the boo-boo one I talked about before. Balsam Fir, Tea Tree, okay? Helichrysum. It's got helichrysum. So as an adult, I'm reaching for the helichrysum, and with my children, I reach for the Kids Care. So it's got the helichrysum in there. It's got elamai, cistus, hinoki, and clove oil.
Wow.
Okay, so maybe you know what they've used clove oil for historically, and that's why the clove's in there. So with the Refresh, as I said, you've got it. That's the one that goes in the diffuser, but we've also got one with a roller top on it.
That smells so good.
That I can just, roll it on the girls' chests, roll it on the bottoms of their feet, that kind of stuff. But it's got eucalyptus blue, eucalyptus radiata, peppermint, myrtle, and black spruce. So as I said, because it's got the eucalyptus and the peppermint, this is a definite one for, your over twos. So that
Kids
age.
RC.
Yeah,
Right.
so Kids RC.
Refresh.
The next one is Tummy Jars. This is my baby dye jars.
I'm going to try it out right now.
All right. So on your tummy, I love it for long car trips. Tegan, I've peed on Tegan tonight. Lucky she's not here. But yeah, it's got all your good tummy oils. So for happy tummies, it's got spearmint, peppermint, tangerine, fennel, anise, ginger, and cardamom. You can even put it on a car diffuser in the car to help your children when you go on long car trips.
The great thing about Tegan was if you didn't see what
Windy
she had
roads,
for
like up to
breakfast,
Dorrigo.
you could see it soon.
One day, Tegan was on the bus and
that's
she'd
spearmint.
eaten raraspberries on the way to school. And the poor bus driver thought that he was going to have to take Tegan to the hospital because it was red. And
Let's just say if we don't have this, she travels on the roof of my car strapped to the...
Yeah. All right. The next one is
Refresh.
Sleepy Eyes. I guess the name says it all. But this is my baby Rutavala. Now, some of you have heard me talk about how much I love Rutavala for myself. I'm rolling it on, covering it in the Tranquil because I can't stand the smell of Rutavala.
It has the same stuff in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It has the valerian, has the rue, and has the lavender. That's how Rutavala gets its name. Ruta, valerian, and lavender. Rutavala. It's also got geranium, Roman chamomile. So you know that everyone drinks chamomile tea to help them go to sleep. Has tangerine, bergamot that's had the furacoumarin FCO, whatever, which is the photosensitive taken out of it, and it's also got sacred frankincense. So it's a really, really nice blend. Once again, the two oils that live in the girls' bedroom beside Feather Out, they're too old for the Dolphin diffuser now. They've moved on to Feather, and they have Sleepy Eyes and Refresh, and so we alternate between putting those in, and some lavender.
Oh, sorry.
All right.
That's really good.
So they're the oils, okay? So they're in the Kidscents range. So if you know a mum who, mums don't have time to worry about diluting and all that kind of stuff. They just want to know how to,
you want to be able to just reach for it
And the thing is, there's only 5 of them, so it's not, and the names pretty well say what they are, so they're not that hard to work out what they're for. All right, so Jeremy's going to tell you about the other Kidscents products.
Okay, so kids have sensitive skin, and kids are sensitive, so one of the biggest issues, what?
No, I'm just thinking, okay, they're sensitive.
They are, they're sensitive. But here's the thing, like, often as parents, we don't really, you go into the chemist shop or you go into the supermarket and you just buy something that says kids bath gel, or you buy kids toothpaste. And the problem with that is we just assume that if it has kids on it, it's okay, don't we?
Yeah.
That is the issue, right? So I did a quick survey online of some of the ingredients in kids bath gels and bubble baths. And what do you think I found?
I think you found an ingredient called sodium lauryl sulfate that actually is not quite very good at all.
Absolutely. And that's exactly right. So one of the worst ingredients, I think, is that, because it's all about making stuff foam up, but it's a well-known skin irritant.
Yeah.
Right. So when you've got your delicate, beautiful little kids and you're putting them in the bath and they've got nothing on their delicate little skin, and you're putting in, let's put in some skin irritant, foam that up, kids.
And it also actually dries out their skin as well. So if your child's already prone to dry skin and you're going to use a bath gel that's got sodium lauryl sulfate in it, or even sodium laureth sulfate, any of those, they're all, they're just degrees of badness.
So they do bad things to our kids, and it's not uncommon for kids to have reactions to that. Anyway, so...
And the other thing about some bubble baths, if you read the back of it, it actually says can cause urinary tract infections. Okay.
I was going to say that, but I wasn't sure it was appropriate.
But who wants to put their kid in the bath and at the risk of them getting a UTI from a bubble bath?
All right, so...
And all the toxic colours and flavors, like smells and...
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll stop.
Yeah, because bubble gum is natural flavouring and smelling.
Watermelon.
Yeah. So I guess the point about it, like, there's a bunch of these Kidscents products out there. So there is the bath gel. Yep. There is... Shampoo, which is another no tears type formula too, isn't it? I think.
Well, the thing about no tears stuff is that
that's not really no tears.
No, they've actually put an anaesthetic into the product to actually stop the eyes from stinging. So,
and partly that's because it's full of nasty chemicals
that do make the eyes sting. Yeah. So, then you've got your baby lotion, so Kidscents lotion. The reason that I like the bath gel and the lotion is that it helps dilute the product even further. So the thing about the bath gel is that essential oils are fat soluble, which means they don't dissolve in water. So you'll notice if you put oil into the bath, big globules will sit on the top of the bath water, okay? Now you don't want your child to then be, the water here and their head here and they're breathing in large amounts or getting large amounts on certain areas of their body. So the thing about the bath gel is it's fat soluble because it's like a liquid soap, and when you mix it with that, it helps disperse the essential oil throughout the whole bath water rather than just floating on top. So it's actually the best way to disperse essential oils throughout your bath water is using an unscented bath gel. So this is amazing.
I actually did a quick survey of some of the ingredients on here, and I thought, okay, I'm going to go onto the environmental working group, that's ewg.org website, and just check it, because you look at some of them and you think, man, that sounds like a chemical name, but the thing is, like, they all get a safe rating on the website. So, and I like this because it actually has jojoba oil in it. It smells pretty good. Yep. Alrighty.
We've got some of the old packaging because our girls, we've got the old packaging. They're now in new bottles. But that's the shampoo. That's the body lotion. Body lotion's also great for, once again, if you want to put oils on your child, for being able to dilute them further. So I was saying to Jeremy earlier, sometimes with the Refresh oil, if I want to use it as a chest rub, then I mix it in with the lotion, and then you can actually then rub the Refresh oil in using the lotion. If you want to make your own quick and easy chest rub and you don't have any coconut oil.
So once again, you're not sitting in the supermarket trying to read the things and check them up on your phone. You can use these with total confidence, which is awesome.
All right, Sleek toothpaste.
So I love the flavour of this.
So do the girls.
I know, when we ran out of toothpaste, this is what I was using. The good thing about the toothpaste, again, it's got no sodium or sulfate, it's got no synthetic colours, it's got no synthetic flavours, which again, most toothpaste have, especially kids stuff, they have weird stuff. Kids' toothpaste often have fluoride in it. Whatever your thoughts about fluoride, this doesn't have it. And it also doesn't have any sugar.
Yep.
Which again is weird. Like kids' toothpaste have sugar often, or artificial sweeteners, which is the other thing. So what does this have in it?
Has the Sleek oil. So you know how that Sleek oil is that really sweet taste? It has that in it. That's the flavouring.
It does.
And thieves.
And it has thieves oil in there as well. So again, just awesome stuff.
All right. The last one is Tender Tush. Okay. Now, some of you probably use the Seedlings diaper cream, and that's fine too. This was the original. This is actually great for your skin, okay, as a mum. Great under the eyes. It's a really, really moisturising, like, do you want to tell them what oils are in it?
Okay, so if you could have any oils in a skin cream, what would you have? I'd go blue tansy, cistus, frankincense, lavender, Roman chamomile, and rosewood.
So the thing about this is when you first use it, it actually feels gritty. Like it feels like it's got bits in it. But like the old satin mint scrub that had the jojoba bits in it, the jojoba wax, after you have rubbed it around on your hand, well, you know, obviously on your face if you can use the Tender Tush on your face, or on the baby's bum, those bits actually melt. And I think it's the coconut oil in it that actually cause those. So they're in it to begin with, and particularly if you live somewhere where it's colder weather, you'll notice that the diaper cream does this as well. You just need to warm it up a little bit. Stick it down your bra before you put it on, like, you know, go and change the
Or down your undies if you're a guy.
Yeah. But anyway, I really, really love the Tender Tush, not just for babies, but for our faces as well. And I got that idea from one of our uplines, Athalie. She used to swear by it. Like her skin is amazing, and
doesn't everyone want their face to feel as smooth as a baby's bottom?
To the Tender Tush. Anyway, that's it. Hopefully you've learned a little bit more about the Kidscents range. We saw that a lot of you like the Sleepy Eyes oil, and you know, who doesn't want their baby to sleep better or their kids to sleep better? I saw a question about the Kidscents pack that they've just launched in the USA. Hopefully we'll get that here in Australia, but who knows? Maybe if everyone emails into customer service and requests it, then, you know, you never know.
It could happen.
It could. Anything could happen. All right, we will see you same time, same channel next week for another Let's Talk About.
And if you have any ideas of what you'd like to hear us talk about, put them down below.
What's a product you don't know very much about that you'd like us to talk about or make stuff up?
You can talk about it. I'll make stuff up.
That's right. That's exactly what I was thinking. Anyway, we'll see you next week, guys. Bye.
See ya.